Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all of all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth of you, only crossing the absolute bigger and better than all of all negativity. I was just watching a show, and this show was on atoms formation, how they came together, and this guy keeps going on about neutral atoms. He makes me want to choke him out, but I'm going to keep it 100% with you, okay? There is nothing neutral, okay? The only forces of all existence are negative and positive to the good truth of all shape, form, and mass of reality check, okay? And you can just go outside and from this moment on, through your day and the rest of your life, and you can go look for a neutral bad place, okay? A neutral place or a bad place. And after I explain the definition of how we came to this point and why those things don't exist, right, you will never look at this world the same again. Now listen, I'll start with it like this. All faith, okay, is negatively deficient of the good God and truth of it. And as a matter of fact of God, the truth of all, reality check, right? The more positive something is, right, the more good it is as the truth of its matter with energy to the reality check of the absolute bigger, better here and now it is, okay? And if you don't know, right, from your mind through your body to the world, that these charges that come into your life and are at play in all things are never neutral or never bad, right? Okay? You won't always take the negatives of you and bring them back always absolutely more positive to be good as truth of an Adam man evolved, right? More positive than negative, the one nothing of you, the eventual suffering, decay, disintegration, and death of everything negative to the here and now of their reality check. And it's gamey wordplay, see? Listen to me. Like I told you, if from your mind to the body to the world, right, you can't describe the action that always brings you back good as truth because you're living in a blind veil of reality on how you're seeing it through your mind's eye because you state faithfully, right, that things are neutral or they cross bad or that's been taught to you and you don't know how to decipher reality good to the truth of your shape, form, and mass to the bigger and better of what it is, right, which is all things of creation of existence, right, that state to the here and now of their reality check, right, as the matter of them, right, are only stated one way, more positive than negative, to be good as the truth of them here and now, the absolute bigger and better than all negativity, the neutral nothing, and the bad way of nothing. You hear me? And if anybody ever tells you any other thing, right, you say, well, let's go for a walk, okay? I want to start pointing things out to you, and you just point out anything from your hairs on your head to the trees in the breeze to the sun in the sky, and you say, what's the neutral that? Okay, what's the definition of the bad way of that? Okay, because I'm gonna tell you something. Anything that you state that would be a bad way on anything faithfully is just a negative deficiency of it, crossing it to one nothing of its shape, form, mass to the reality check of its matter, right? Here and now, not being here and now. And it's all one big lie. And I'll tell you what, you keep propagating that lie. And that lie comes from the top of us. It comes from the richest 1% of us. It comes all the way down through the leadership of faith of us, man, through our governments, through our religions. But you keep propagating that lie. And see where that lie gets you. Because in reality check, there is nothing more powerful than being one more positive than all negativity when you feel all, if you don't go splat, only adding up good as truth until the negative subtracts to one nothing of the here and now year matter only being the bigger and better of positive and good as an absolute bigger, better indicator of your future state of affairs to the here and now of reality check. Okay? But because we don't see reality for what it is, and not because it's not articulated correctly, but because we're being deceived. We're being deceived by power tripping, right? Scary ass cowards. You hear me? They're cowards. They're cowards. You're all a fucking bunch of cowards. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been doing this for almost 15 years now. How could you be anything but that? And your methods, right, have just been a fluctuation of the static, twisted, scattered, undefined, negative matter of your faith. In reality check, the neutral nothing. Because all else would be taking all things they are of science, reality, life and existence, God, truth, right? And only crossing it more positive than anything negative of it. Only adding it up good as truth to the bigger and better of all negativity being one nothing to it here and now. But they won't do it. You want to know why? Because they're cowards and they're liars and they're sold out. And it's been that way for the faithful since the beginning of time, see? See, Adam turned to the faith of Eve and away from what was more positive to be good as truth, the absolute bigger and better than all negativity. And if all he would ever done, right, was cross Eve one more positive, right, only adding her up good to the here and now of her, however he could, right, to the bigger and better of all negativity, we wouldn't be running around a bunch of devilishly delusional, nutty, fruity bushwhacker snakes on our own lives and our own reality being sold out, right, by the offsprings and the apple that didn't fall too far from the snake of that tree. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? The power heads and the 1% of all God, truth, reality check. And that is a fact of God check. That is God, truth, and reality check. And these fools, they going to feel it. You hear me? They're going to know it and they're going to see it. Because this is just the beginning, man. Look, my here now is never ending. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, you take what I said to you, anybody, anywhere, right? And you put it to the test. And then you put these fucking fools to the test. And you self-organize and you arrange us, man, so we can't fail. And if these fools say you can't do it, you get rid of them fools. Because they ain't shit. And that's a fact of God check, mankind. That is God, that is truth, that is reality check. All faith is a lie. And that lie, right, is only set up one way. So the power heads can get rich off of making us slaves, right, to stupidity. And they're so stupid that they don't realize that this is murderous suicide. You understand? For every death of our lives, one of theirs come up missing. Because they're blind and undefined and out of their minds. And I'm checking this whole damn world again. Because honestly, I don't fear none of you. Why would I fear any of you? I only want the more positive, good God and truth of all of us. There's nothing more powerful than that. You people are a joke. And that's a fact of God check. That's God, truth, and reality check. Peace.